Your 20s feel like a free pass. You're young, you're earning your first real money, and retirement feels like something that happens to other people, much older people, people who aren't you. So you spend. You swipe the card, you tell yourself you'll figure it out later. But here's the problem, later always comes. And when it does, it brings consequences you didn't see coming. The truth is, the money decisions you make in your 20s don't just affect your 20s. They follow you. They compound. They show up in your 30s as stress, debt, missed opportunities, and a bank account that should be further along than it is. So in this video, we're going to walk through the 7 biggest money mistakes people make in their 20s so you can avoid them. Or if you're already making them, stop right now before the damage gets worse. Mistake number 1. Living like you earn more than you do. This is the mistake that gets almost everyone. You land your first real job, you see that paycheck hit your account, and suddenly you feel rich. So you upgrade your apartment, you lease a nicer car, you eat out 4 nights a week, you buy the clothes, the gadgets, the experiences, and it all feels completely justified because you're working hard and you deserve it. But here's what's actually happening. You are building a lifestyle that costs more than you earn. And once that lifestyle is built, it is incredibly hard to scale back. Psychologists call it lifestyle inflation. The more you earn, the more you spend, and your savings never actually grow. The fix is simple but uncomfortable. Every time your income goes up, your savings should go up first. Before you upgrade anything, increase what you're putting away. Live like you earn slightly less than you do and invest the difference. That gap between what you earn and what you spend is where wealth is built. Mistake number 2, ignoring your credit score. In your 20s, your credit score feels invisible. You can't see it hurting you day to day, so most people just ignore it. But your credit score is working in the background, whether you pay attention to it or not. And a bad credit score will cost you real money later. When you go to rent an apartment in your 30s, they check it. When you apply for a car loan, they check it. When you want to buy a house and get a mortgage, they really check it. A poor credit score can mean you pay tens of thousands of dollars more in interest over the life of a mortgage compared to someone with a great score. Tens of thousands. The good news is building good credit in your 20s is not complicated. Pay your bills on time every time. Keep your credit card balances low. Don't open 10 new cards at once. Those 3 habits alone will build a credit score that saves you a fortune in your 30s and beyond. Mistake number 3, not investing because you think you'll start later. This is probably the most expensive mistake on this list, and it's the one that feels the most harmless in the moment. You tell yourself you'll start investing when you earn more, when the timing is better, when you understand it more, when life settles down. But every single year you wait costs you more than you realize because of something called compound interest. Here's a real number to make this painful. If you invest $200 a month starting at age 25, by age 65, you'd have around $1.1 million, assuming a 10% average annual return. If you wait until 35 to start that same $200 a month, you'd end up with around $380,000. Same amount invested every month, 10 years later. The difference is over $700,000. That is the price of waiting. You don't need a lot of money to start. You just need to start. Open an account, buy an S&P 500 index fund, and let time do the work that nothing else can replicate. Mistake number 4, treating a credit card like free money. Credit cards are one of the most powerful financial tools ever created. They build credit, they offer rewards, they give you purchase protection. But in the wrong hands, they are a trap that is almost impossible to escape. And in your 20s, when money is tight and the card has a $5,000 limit, the temptation is real. You swipe for things you can't afford. You tell yourself you'll pay it off next month. But next month comes and you pay the minimum, and the interest kicks in. Credit card interest rates average around 20 to 25% right now. That means a $1,000 balance that you only make minimum payments on can take years to pay off and cost you hundreds in interest on top of what you originally spent. The rule is simple. Never charge anything to a credit card that you cannot pay off in full at the end of the month. Use it like a debit card with benefits. If you can't pay it off completely, don't swipe it. Mistake number 5, having no emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. Your car breaks down, you lose your job, you have a medical bill you didn't see coming. And when that happens and you have no savings buffer, you have only one option: debt. You put it on the card, you take a personal loan, you borrow from someone. And just like that, one bad month sets you back 6. An emergency fund is not exciting. It does not grow. It just sits there. But that's exactly the point. It is insurance against life going sideways. The general rule is to have 3 to 6 months of living expenses saved in a regular savings account. If that feels overwhelming, start smaller. Save $500 first, then $1,000, then build from there. Having even a small cushion changes everything about how you handle financial stress. It keeps one bad event from becoming a spiral. Mistake number 6, saying yes to everything social. Your 20s are social. Brunches, concerts, vacations, nights out, destination weddings, birthday dinners at restaurants, where the cheapest thing on the menu is $40. And nobody wants to be the person who can't come, who always has an excuse, who is weirdly serious about money while everyone else is living their life. So you say yes every time, and you justify it because memories matter and you're only young once. But here's what those constant yeses are quietly doing. They are draining your financial future one outing at a time. You don't have to become a hermit. You don't have to skip everything, but you do need a budget for your social life, just like you have a budget for rent and food. Decide in advance what you can actually afford to spend on fun each month. Say yes to the things that genuinely matter to you and start saying a guilt-free no to the ones that don't. Your real friends will not disappear because you skipped one brunch. Mistake number 7, having no financial plan at all. This is the one that ties all the others together. Most people in their 20s are just winging it. No budget, no savings goal, no investment account, no plan, just earning, spending, and hoping it works out somehow. And hoping is not a strategy. You don't need a complicated 40-page financial plan, but you do need to know 3 things. What is coming in, what is going out, and what is being saved and invested. That's it. Write it down. Look at it once a month. Adjust when something changes. People with even a basic financial plan consistently end up in a better position than people who earn the same amount but have no plan at all. Your 20s are not wasted years. They are the most powerful years you have from a financial standpoint because time is on your side. But time only works for you if you put it to work. Without a plan, you just watch it pass. Here is the hard truth. Nobody is coming to save you. There is no class that teaches this. There is no alert that goes off when you are making a mistake. You just wake up in your 30s wondering where the money went and why everything feels harder than it should. But you're watching this video right now, which means you are already ahead. You know the mistakes, you know what to avoid. And knowing is the first step. The second step is actually doing something about it. Pick one thing from this list and fix it this week. Just one. Cancel the subscription you forgot about. Open the investment account you have been putting off. Set up a $500 emergency fund goal. One move. That is all it takes to start.